So if you didn't hear, we had Google announce earnings, and it was the first time they've been negative free cash flow since 2004. And when did they start? Like 2001, 2002, something like that. So they asked the question, is AI the anti-capex, right? Maybe. I don't want to really get into that in this video. But here is the important part here. Despite cloud revenue, so their revenue surged. Cloud revenue surged 82%, and they still lost almost $6 billion. Now, again, I'm just looking at this strictly through the P&L, right? They have $6 billion less than they had last year. Their account is $6 billion less. I mean, that's one way to look at it, right? You want to kind of try to massively oversimplify it, simplifying it and turning it into your own, like a retail investor, like their own personal finances, right? So I guess actually that's a good way to look at it. So you got $100,000 in the bank last year. This year, you've got called 194. Excuse me, you got 94,000. So you got less money. You spent more than you brought in. Now you say, okay, well, you spent all that money, but that was buying a rental property. Okay, great. But you got to assume that that rental property brings in a return. And let's just say for a moment that it doesn't bring in a return, or it brings in a negative return, right? Or it just breaks even. But yet you're forced to buy a rental property every single year. So again, that buying that rental property effectively would be overhead now, because that's a part of running your business.